Hey guys, Flabaliki here today, and welcome to a super old Minecraft world. This is my first ever Let's Play Minecraft world, and also the first time I ever really played Minecraft. This was literally the first time I opened up the game, started playing, and this was the first video on my channel, this Let's Play anyways, from 2010. I can't remember exactly when I posted it. Late 2010 though was my very first video, and I sounded a lot younger, and I was just generally a lot worse at doing YouTube. Now, if you never watched the original series, I don't blame you, because that was a long time ago, and, you know, time passes and things were just terrible back then. So basically, I'll fill you in. What happened is I spawned here. The spawn area is around here somewhere. And everything was going fine. I was doing my intro. I was like, hey guys, Flabaliki here. Whoa, what happened there? Basically what happened is I spawned, and all of this sand, I've left it exactly how it was the day it happened. All this sand just fell in on itself. Like, it just collapsed. I didn't know what happened. It was my first time playing Minecraft. I didn't know that could happen. I don't think... There was an underground part here. Oh, is it over there? Is that where I fell in? Is that where I came out? Yeah, I think... Okay, let's go over this way. This is where I originally fell down. Yeah, I was in here. I've since re-explored it and lit it up, obviously. But I originally fell down here. It was pitch black. I was scared. It was my first time playing Minecraft. And I couldn't have asked for a better start to a Let's Play. It was great. It was hilarious. So let's get out of here. Let's go explore this world, because it has certainly been a long time since I've seen it. I remember I revisited this world I think I did it in a live stream, like a random live stream, probably a couple years ago now. It wasn't any time recent, that's for sure. So I really wanted to just go check it out again, because the genie over on Absolute Pixel has been revisiting some of his really old Minecraft worlds, and it just made me feel so nostalgic about the ones I have as well. So I named this whole catastrophe the Torrent of Doom, and that's exactly how I said it back in the day. And I built a little platform on it, which I thought looked really cool. All right, so that's what happened first, and I came over this way. This was back before tree leaves decayed. Like, you'd hit a tree, the tree leaves wouldn't decay; they would just stay there. And obviously, because I was a noob at Minecraft, if you look around, there are so many trees that haven't been fully cut down. Like, I just have not got rid of the wood in them. And I remember back in the day, I can't remember what episode it was, but I started burning one of the trees, because there used to be a tree probably about here, I think. And I lit it on fire, and it just spread and burnt all the trees in this area. And yeah, got out of control quickly. Hello. Yeah, but here's my house. Pumpkin crash pad, I believe it was called, if I'm not mistaken. Hang on, how are you not burning? What? Well, let's use this real quick. What? How is he? What is going on? What is going on? I think Minecraft's broken. Is it like actually nighttime at the game thing? I don't know what's going on there. Anyways, let's just go inside. The pumpkin crash pad, as I called it. Do my double doors still work? No, they do not. Yeah, that's when they changed redstone. Alright, so let's have a look. This is, oh, look, the Pumpkin Express. Oh, no, there's no thing there. I wish I could go in creative mode. So I could put, first of all, I wish I could put a powered rail there so we could ride the thing. That'd be cool. Alright, so in here we have a little water stream. This was to destroy any crap that I had. Like, it goes, I believe, over here somewhere to lava. Yeah, you can see it. That's right. Let's chuck some gunpowder in there. That'll be fun. So we can watch it. And a feather and brown wool. There we go. And then I'd do that. I'd walk over here and you'd watch it come down. There it is. Ooh, and it'd fall into the pit and burn. Oh, that was fun. Alright, yeah, so this is the main... There used to be double chests here. I'm not sure what happened. I think because I migrated houses, which we'll go check out later. I migrated, so I think I took everything with me. There used to be double chests here. This is the main workspace. Then I have these furnaces here. Nothing in them. I took everything. This goes around. I was not a stickler for looks back in the day, that's for sure. It's a little bit cramped here. But you can see the large mine shaft there, which we'll explore very shortly. This I was originally going to do something with. Behind this wall is actually outside, so I couldn't make this any bigger, so it's just kind of a weird space. I mean, it looked kind of cool, so that's why I put like glass here, and that's sort of what I did here as well. Just had a little bit of glass there to make it look cool. That whole area up there served no purpose, other than it kind of makes this space down here look a little bit nicer. So let's go down here. What does this say? Basement 1. Oh, it's like basement level 1. Basement level 2 is the Pumpkin Express service room. Ah, okay, let's go to the wheat farm. Ground floor. Okay, yeah, these are signs telling me what it... So this is the sign for up there, and this is basement 1. Good thing I labeled everything. Wheat farm. Yep, thanks for telling me that. What does he say? This is basement 1. Thank you for letting me know. Oh, all these doors are open. What the... I can't close that. It's just a weird glitched out door. Yeah, this is a super old world. Alpha 1.1.2, I think, maybe. There's my wheat. Not a very efficient farm. Now that I look back at it. Yeah, let's go down here. Let's go have a look at the Pumpkin Express service room. Ground floor. Okay. Oh, this is basement 2. Pumpkin Express service room. Oh, if you ever played Minecraft prior to them adding in powered rails, you will remember these things. This right here is a minecart booster. If you don't know what happened, if you're newer to Minecraft, basically you'd be riding on this rail, and what would happen is once your minecart would come here, it would hit this minecart, so they would get sort of stuck together. Because I don't know the way the physics worked then, they were stuck together, and it would boost your minecart. You'd accelerate to maximum speed, and that would give you a boost all the way down there. That's how it would work. So that was prior to powered rails. It's sort of a weird glitch. And basically, what would happen is then this would be boosted as well. It would go super fast, go around, and then it would hit here, roll back, and reset automatically. And you had to have one. You had to have one for each direction. So you'd also have one here that did the same thing. Yeah. So that was minecart boosters. Good times. So what's in here? Pumpkin Express service room. Oh, this is just the mine. Oh no. These ladders aren't going to work. Oh no, now I've gone down them. Oh no, what do I do? Oh, now I'm going down even more. Fantastic. Yeah, that's how you could get away with dodgy ladders back in the day. Don't know how I'm going to get back up. I wonder if there's any chests at the bottom. Okay, so I need to get back up there though. Yeah, so this is my mine shaft. While we're here, we might as well talk about it. Nice glass at the top, and you got glass all the way down the bottom. I remember this was inspired by a series by, I think, what was this, like David YRT something, also known as X Plays Minecraft. That was like the go-to Let's Play of Minecraft back in the day. It was awesome, and it inspired me so much. And I think he did like a larger glass mineshaft thing as well. And I wanted to do that because it looked cool, and that's what I did. So you can see it goes all the way down, and it goes all the way up. It would be great if I could get... I'm going to see if I can get into creative mode real quick, because I tried the command, it didn't work. I'm going to see if I can enable cheats for this as well. Give me a second. Alright, that was actually fairly easy. I just had to open the game to LAN. So if anyone in my household wants to join me right now, you can. Alright, let's fix this ladder. I mean, I don't really need to, actually. I can just fly. Alright, no, let's not fix the ladder. Alright, let's go down to the bottom then. Look at me falling down here. And I want to see what's on this level. I don't think there's anything interesting on these. Look at this. Damn. I guess I wanted to look... Oh, jeez. Alright, let's not get lost. Let's go back this way. Yeah, I think most of these levels are just random sort of tunnels. So I'm just trying to find stuff. I think that's what most of it was, except for the lower level. I think on this level, there was some form of really cool cave. Oh my god, I remember this. I remember this. Oh yeah, yeah. This is my yeah. So this is one of the levels of the mine shaft, and I made like because I found like this really cool cave system, or what I thought was a really cool cave system, and I'm like, yeah, let's make like a little base of operations here, so we can get a lot of stuff down the bottom. That's glitched out. No double chest there. What's in here? Oh, so these are just a couple. It doesn't even work anymore. Oh wait, there it goes. Yeah, so there's just a couple entrances to the cave. Oh, look at this. I remember. Well, of course I remember it, but oh my god, this is nostalgic. Damn, look at this. And I think down below there's another base in here somewhere. I think on the lower level. Let's see. Lava lakes. Hell, yeah, here we go. Yeah, this is the one I remember. This little base in here. This was prior to beds existing as well. Look at all this. This is awesome. I don't know if I'm going to ever find my way out again. Let's go find the lava lake. So that sounds interesting. Look at this. Oh, some gold. I never bothered to get that gold apparently. Or that one. Oh, redstone. I guess I didn't really need it. Oh, coal, apparently. So, are these the lava lakes, or is there somewhere else I'm supposed to go? I don't know. I think this is it. This is awesome, though. I mean, I guess this is probably not as impressive for you guys, but this is just a massive sort of nostalgia trip for me right now. This is incredible. This is so awesome. I'm so glad I still have this. And by the way, I didn't mention, but you can actually download this world if you want. It's been on my public Google Drive for the past like 3 years, I think. It's been on there since 2011. So it does exist, and you can just download it from there. Let's go down to Bedrock as well. See if anything interesting's happening down here. I think we just had sort of a few diamond mines going on down here. But yeah, you can totally download this world and check it out as well if you want. All right, let's go back up. Let's go up. So if we go up to the top of my base, we entered on the sort of main level, the ground floor, which is, that's the service room. That's the wheat room. Yep. And this is our main floor. Let's close the door because that's unsafe. Yeah, so this is the main floor, but there is more to the base. That was all the mine shaft kind of stuff in there. Actually, what is that? I didn't even look at this. Is that anything interesting, or is that just blank sign? And I started digging, and I stopped. Yeah, I think those were marked out as places I was going to dig, because I think I was going to do this everywhere that I could. Never ended up doing it. Didn't need to. All right, so there are more levels if we keep going up. So this one is that sort of upper level to the main section, but if we go all the way up, we get up to this section here. This is sort of like the upper levels, and you can see the big mine shaft, which is pretty cool. Now this, oh, look at this. This is where, if you guys have ever seen my redstone tutorials, and this is sort of where it all started. This is where I started experimenting with redstone. I was a complete... If you could open the door. I was a complete noob at this point. I didn't even know how to, like, connect anything. Like, I didn't know how to... Pretty much, I didn't know how to freaking pull a lever to activate something. Is essentially how bad I was at the start. So this is the experimentation room. This is where I tried to figure... Oh, sorry, I'm in creative mode. This is where I tried to figure out how to open double doors. And I believe, like, yeah, I would dig out this all the time and sort of, like, mess around with stuff. Oh, look, here's some redstone. Oh my god, it's still here. Is there a button here or something? No, there's nothing. But yeah, so I'll dig out this floor, and this is where I'd sort of mess around with stuff. And by the way, all of this stuff is in Let's Plays in the original series, if you ever want to check out my terrible original series. And here is just another little pit that burns stuff. I think it's over here. Yeah, so that will just burn some stuff in there. Let's just give it a little experiment. That will go in there. Come over this way, and we can watch it be burned. I don't know. I had an obsession with sort of allowing myself to watch it be burnt. And here's another little experiment. No idea what I was doing here. Nope. Just something, that's for sure. Look at this. Oh, look at that view. That's the other... This base actually got quite elaborate near the end. All right, so this keeps going across. And I found this sort of area behind my house. I built this awesome sort of glass bridge. We'll go outside in a minute as well so we can check it out. That goes all the way down outside. Yeah, it does. Yeah, so this is... I was going to sort of make this more of a main sort of house area. I never did. But this is where my nether portal was, I believe. Just in here. Oh, it's not activated, though. Let's... Where is Flint? Let's go Flint. There it is. Flint and steel. Activate that. We'll have to check out where that goes in a second. All right, let's go have a look out here. Let's go time set 0. There we go. Oh, look at that. That is awesome. That is really cool. Like, this is my first Minecraft world. That is pretty cool. I like that. We'll go up the top in just a minute. So if we go over this way, sort of have a look back, you can kind of see the actual starting location is just over there. So the base extends from there, connects all the way over that sort of side there. So we'll have a look up the top here now, because we sort of went past this bit. This is the top of the mine shaft that goes all the way down to bedrock from up here, which that goes all the way to bedrock from 94. We're at level 94 right now. That goes all the way down. All right, yeah. So that goes. So this, if we go down the side, this joins back into that hallway, as you can see. This is just a sort of a rooftop base, and we'll walk across this way now because we haven't been this way. I built a little pathway. That connects up to the top side of this. Was gonna, again, like I said, this was gonna be sort of the new main house. Never really ended up being that. I think I did put a few things in here. There's a lot of doors in here for some reason. Nice little base. That's all it is, just a little room on top. And if we go down this ladder, it goes back into the sort of area in here. And I think I always deactivated the portal because it made that noise all the time. Let's see what's in the nether. Oh, that's kind of annoying. Why would you put... Stupid game. Why would you put the portal there? Just put it where it was. So I made a little nether house, which I seem to have gutted. A little bit of glass there. That's nice. There's my destruction pit. Yeah, nothing. I think that's pretty much all that's in the nether. Looks like I was going up to get glowstone. A little bit of cobblestone there. I don't think there's anything else in the nether. Not that I can remember. Alright, let's go back. Yeah, what up, Ghast? I can hear you there. Oh, I hate creative mode when you sort of go the wrong way and end up in it again. Alright, so this is the sort of the main base. That's pretty much all of it, I think. So if we head back to the main entrance, or the original entrance, I guess. And we'll go from there. I guess, we can take the Pumpkin Express now. We can repair the Pumpkin Express. Wait, was that the main area? I don't even know where I am. Oh yeah, it was. I went past it. I thought it was. Alright, so, yeah, so here we're back at the main area. But if we go out this way, there's a little pathway over there. You might have noticed that from the beginning. We'll just fly it because it'll be a little bit quicker. I don't think there's anything over here. I just built a tunnel. Because I remember one day I was just getting sick of having to jump over this. This tiny little hill. So I'm like, screw it, let's build a tunnel. Yeah, that'll make it quicker. Oh, yes. I remember I got stuck at... I was so scared of Minecraft back then. Like, I got stuck here, like, literally round the corner from my house. Oh, by the way, yeah, this is all mine. This is where I got all my glass from. That's why all this sand is so flat. Yeah, I got scared one night because I got stuck out late at night right there. And my house is just there. Like, I was too scared to make it home from there and around. Oh, that's hilarious. I don't think there's anything else sort of out this way. I mean, there might be a few holes somewhere that I went in, but I don't think I did much going out that way. Alright, so let's go back this way. I remember that. Alright, let's go to the Pumpkin Express, because if you remember the original series, the Pumpkin Express actually goes underwater and heads up that way, which is pretty cool. Yeah, there is a staircase that goes up the side here, which you may have noticed as well. That was just so I could get up on the exterior before I had built that, I believe. Alright, let's go down. So maybe we can, at least we can spawn like minecarts and stuff now, which is cool. Alright, let's grab that. I don't want that actually. I want this, and I want that out of there. I want that, and I want that. Alright, so this isn't going to work particularly well. Look at all these doors! So new. No, I want a button. A button. Let's get that in there. Alright, so that's going to sit there. Oh, that's far too high. That's going to go there. And there we go. Alright, this should get us a little, like, partially some of the way. Oh, the minecart booster doesn't work as well anymore. Alright, let me get out of that. Let's just fly the rest of the way. I would like to ride it, but I don't want to spend all the time repairing it. So yeah, you come through here. I remember building this underwater. I thought I was so proud of it. I was like, oh my god, this is underwater. It's amazing. Here's another little booster section. Yeah, I mean, looking at it now, it does not look amazing at all, especially because it's all dirt. Here's where I was using the lightstone. Little known, I guess, yeah, I guess it's not known. Little known fact, I remember one episode, when I had to get lightstone, and I was like, yeah, I'll do it between episodes, that'll be cool. And then I just spawned it in and cheated. And I never said anything. I was like, yeah, I got the lightstone. So yeah, that's, in case that's dashed all your hopes and dreams that I actually legitimately got that lightstone. I cheated that in. I think that was the only thing I ever cheated in, if I recall. Which way am I going? I've just completely got lost. This way? Yeah, all of this, I cheated that in. So yeah, that's a little known fact. I mean, it's been a few years now. I feel I can divulge a few secrets. Damn, this is actually quite long though. I'll commend myself for that. It's quite a long little tunnel. Oh, skeleton's dying. So yeah, this goes to the new base where I moved. I moved houses. I was like, I'm done with the pumpkin crash pad. Let's go to the new place. Here's a little booster here as well. And we come in. Oh, look at this. I did a tutorial of this. It's an automatic minecart station. It may not look at by today's standards, but let's see if I can remember how this works. So, okay, so I would come in this way. So this is the sort of in and out track. I remember I spent so long trying to figure this out in a creative world. I spent hours figuring this thing out. It was so much fun. All right, so you'd come in this way. There's a booster here. Obviously, that would sort of speed you up this way. You come in here. And you'd keep going this way. Wait. Yeah. Wait, how does this work? Oh, yeah, I see. Wait. I'm just trying to figure it out. All right, yeah, so you definitely come in this way. And it stops here because there's no tracks. So you get out, and then I think you, on return, exit the cart before this pressure pad. Call cart. Oh, okay, yeah. So then you put the cart. I don't know. How do you return the cart? Obviously, it has to go this way. Do I just put? I think I just pushed it, or is it? No, that must have been a booster. I think you stand on this one. No, it must be that one. I think, yeah, you get out, you stand on that, and then a booster cart comes along, pushes it, and then it will sort of boost back into the sort of station area. I can't remember what this does. Oh, yeah, this turns the track. So, oh, yeah, that's how it worked. I remember. Okay, I'm just trying to figure this out as I go. That music is really, really loud, too. It's not even that loud, actually. I think my headset's loud. Yeah, so what would happen is if the minecart came along here by itself without you in it, because that's a stone pressure plate, it wouldn't get activated. So then it would go back in. But when I come through on it, as you can see, when I hit that pressure plate, that track there will turn. So then when I come through, I go straight out and go to my other house. So that's how you return it. You call the booster cart, which goes, that's the booster track there. So it boosts that cart back, puts it away, and then this is how you call a cart. So when one's waiting, you want, like you don't have a cart out here, it will come out and it will stop on this pressure plate here. So you call it, it'll stop on the pressure plate. And once it stops on there, it will automatically call the booster cart. So you get in the minecart and that will take you off. And that's how it works. Let's go in the back and see how it all works in there. This is so interesting. This is a really long video too. Yeah, so when the cart comes back in, it goes in here and it stops there. And then what happens, basically what happened with this is you'll notice that this is a booster and this is also another piece of track here. So what would happen, the cart comes in here, stops on that pressure plate. Basically all that pressure plate there does is flash the light. How I said, I don't want to break any signs. Let me just go back this way. So on that light out there where I said, if the light is flashing, a cart is ready. So that's all that pressure plate would do. It would keep activating that light there. So when it went back and forth. So basically the cart would come in here. This one would boost it. That would go up there. That stops on the pressure plate. That one comes down again. It boosts itself around. And then the process just keeps repeating. So it just keeps boosting infinitely in this little loop, activating the light and flashing it. And then this is the booster cart. Again, this is another infinite booster here. So these two go back and forth, or they used to. So they go back and forth here. Boop, 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 boop. And then you call it around. It'd go through there. I'm wondering, can you download the old alpha? I know you can download old versions of Minecraft. I don't know how old you can download them. I'm gonna have to check that out after I do this main sort of section. All right, so this is the main base. I don't think there's anything particularly special about it. I mean, other than the fact that it's underwater, which was incredibly hard to achieve. There's loot. This is where I first built my mob grinder as well. Yeah, I used to have chests here. Maybe all the chests glitched out in the conversion. Yeah, so I built a massive mob grinder, and this is just another loot light. So monster trap service room. I was big on. Oh my god, there's a creeper in there. Yeah, this would sometimes. Oh, don't blow up. Oh yeah, I forgot I'm in creative. Yeah, this would sometimes happen. That'd spawn in this room, and if you get out of my way, get out of my way, dude, I'm trying to. There we go. If you hit that, it turned on all the redstone torches around it. I don't think that disabled spawning, but it looked damn cool. You'd light up the whole area so you can see in there. There's actually monster. This actually still works. I can't believe that still works. The monster spawner actually still works. I think. Oh yeah, this is where you can see all the lighting. How to do the lighting. Obviously, this day and age, I would use redstone lamps because it works better. It actually provides light. But the only way you could provide light with a switch was a redstone torches. So if we go, I think over this way, and down here, what's in here? Is this where it is? I think no, it's just another little service tunnel. Okay, down a little bit more. This is where, yeah, this is where we collect all our loot. Look, we got a bit of gunpowder. So you collect the loot, get off the pressure plates. They seem to still be activated though. Not sure why. They're definitely still down. Like they're not popping out for some reason. Oops. Oh no. I just ruined the redstone. Damn it. Well, I turned off the light, that's for sure. Yep. Ruined all that redstone. Damn it. Well, all right, I was going to demonstrate it, but anyways, yeah, basically that's just a lighting system. Oh, here comes the creeper. Yes, we can see how it works. All right, so they would come down. I can't believe this still works. This design still works. That's awesome. All right, so he's coming down slowly but surely. Oh, here comes a spider as well. Yes. This is amazing that this still works. I can't believe it. This is so old. And then obviously they get in the lava. Maybe it doesn't work. Oh, there we go. Yep, they get in the lava. They wouldn't always drop loot because sometimes it would glitch and the lava would burn it. He's stuck on the ladder. I think now because they can climb ladders, I don't think they were able to climb ladders before. And especially spiders were not able to climb walls back then. So it is a little bit glitchy, but yeah. That is awesome. This one here is actually... Does this unactivate the light? Yeah, it does. That one works. Yeah, this one is actually a failed experiment. That was for my animal grinder, my animal spawner. Look, I made this really nice environment, hoping that like sheep and pigs and stuff would spawn in here. They never did. I think I rarely ever got a spawn in here, which is kind of upsetting because it was quite a nice little room. I was hoping that would spawn in there. It never really worked. The monster grinder worked much better. Yeah, then you may have seen before, this is my little tree room because I lived underground. This used to seem so much bigger. Like honestly, back in the day, I thought this was massive. This is tiny. Honestly, I thought this was so much bigger. This is kind of cool though. There's a little tunnel here. It's all a little bit laggy as well. You go through here. Nothing ever happened in here, I don't think. A lot of unfinished projects you may notice in this world. But then, yeah, there's some stairs to get outside. Oh, yeah, no, they're just there. Let me just go time set 0 again because it's getting dark. Oh, yeah, I never finished this either. This is supposed to go up here. There's the top of the base. Not as pretty. I actually underestimated where that was supposed to be. That was supposed to be a little bit lower. But yeah, that is my first Let's Play Minecraft world. Pretty off the rock. Alright, yeah, so that's my original Minecraft world. My original Let's Play, which is all on YouTube. You can watch it if you so wish. But anyways, guys, thank you for watching this video. If you did, I will see you next time and have an awesome day.